Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Thursday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches the Rising of the She-Hulk Day. So, I'm pretty sure this is the last one, yeah? This is the last one? So, in our last episode, it was revealed, big spooky. It turns out that Scythe Hero is actually an evil hero, working for the other world, the Isekai, if you will. I knew the forces of Isekai would turn on us someday. And now he and Glass are working together to beat the shit out of Naofumi and try and win. It's honestly, it's a really interesting development, honestly. I really like it. And my best part about it is that he doesn't seem to believe that the Motoyasu, Ren, and Itsuki are actually heroes. Because he's just like, nah. Like, he's like, I need to kill all of the Cardinal Heroes. So yeah, you guys can leave. Yeah, I don't know what you cosplayers are doing here, but you guys can leave. You guys aren't the hero. Nah. There's no way that's the thing. And it's just we just had this really cool little fight between Scythe Hero, Naofumi, Alexandrite, Raftalia. Like basically just kind of like everything's bouncing off each other in a really really cool way. And I can't wait to see how it's gonna end off. Like honestly, I really don't have any idea how it's gonna pop off. I have a hope. I'm hoping that this kind of ends a little bit similar to how the first fight with Glass ended, where basically it was a basically run out the timer kind of thing. And we kind of just get like a showcase of what the bad guys can do, because I feel like killing off Glass here would probably work, but killing off Lark, no, I don't think that would be cool. It's because like we've only had him for like 2 episodes, so yeah, hoping he's okay. But yeah, let's see what happens, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. CG boat re. Seriously, why is the queen here? Why is she here? The thing has a timer on it, you stupid bitch. Like, I love that even the queen is addressing him as Iwatani-sama. Oh hey, it's the shield you gave him, dum-dum. I mean, judging from the fact she uses fans, I'm going to assume that she's a mage type, right? Because you don't really see mages. You don't really see like warriors using fans. So imagine draining her SP would probably mess her up quite a bit. We are the Crystal Gems. We always save the day. And if you think we can't, then please watch a better show. God, why does anime do this? A lot of times when like you've got like attacks going off, they just like darken the screen. I can barely see what's going on, my dude. Come on. It's almost as if Naofumi is absolutely freaking OP. He's a good boy. Imagine if Glass turned around and was like, wait, you helped him level up? What's wrong with you? I mean, if she really doesn't want to have her SP taken, then yeah, she's got something going on where her SP is directly related to her strength, which probably means that she's a wizard or something. Which, what if Raftalia used the Spirit Sword? If Raftalia hit her with the Spirit Sword, what would happen? Because doesn't that drain SP as well? Or am I misunderstanding what that sword does? I mean, seeing as Raftalia is stronger than the other Cardinal heroes, she's actually a little bit stronger than Naofumi, then... Wait, Vassal Wielder? Explain, please! No, you need to explain that. You can't just drop that terminology and just... God damn, and there's the Katakawa. Waiting for Raftalia and Naofumi to join Ainz in the school. CG Water, re. Man, this music just... What's with this music? We just got like, it's like a funeral is happening. No, let us not fight. Truly, we are not so different, you and I. Bork, bork. That's weird. But she showed up. Was she like a, well, like, she like a undead or something? She a Zambambo? Or the timer can count out. You know, that could be a thing. Like it was last time. That's the goal now, Fumi! The goal should be to kill her. She's actively trying to murder you. Just murder this bloody Zambambo little baby Sadako. Just do it. Give her the suck. Well, I don't think he really wants to protect it, more like his stuff is here right now. Yeah, but Naofumi, your stuff is here. Like, I mean, if someone said, like, oh, you want to defend Earth, right? I'd be like, well, not really, but, I mean, my things are on Earth, you know? Oh no, he's got his Kazuma tracksuit on. Yes. Alright, are you really going to, like... Wow, Naofumi, you big doof. You just let her just get her mana back. What would happen if Raftalia uses this SP sword? Like, the spirits, what would happen? See, there you go, Naofumi. There's your justification. You gotta protect your things. I don't know, Naofumi. Maybe that's a bad call on that one. I don't know. You know, how about that whole thing about the curse shield? Every time you use it, it fucking, like, you know. Oh, hey. It's Itsuki's, it's Itsuki's chauffeur. She tanked it. Hey, there it is, 3 minutes. Got 3 minutes before you have to go home. I highly doubt they're not gonna let I highly doubt they're gonna let him go home. Honestly. Like, for all the, like, other stuff the heroes have left behind in this world, I very, very much doubt that heroes can actually go home. I think the intent is when you get heroes here, you tell them they can go home, but then they spend so much time in this world. Oh, Jesus. It's so much time in this world that sunk cost fallacy makes them stay. Why why is everything out of her mouth like a it sounds like when Yuri tries to be a lolly on the Discord. So she's just drunk now. Hey, now Fumi, you know what happens when alcohol catches on fire? You know what would happen if you just threw one fireball right now? Like, one little fireball. And they go up like 4th of July. Like, send a bloody... send some, like, 3 bits of charcoal back to their world. Jesus. Wow, it's almost as if Naofumi... No, Naofumi soloed it, you idiot. Stop trying to do good PR. That was essentially a solo. What the... Like, they got some of the trash, but the boss... Nah, the boss was all Naofumi. That's some bullshit. But you're not gonna get more levels? Like, you're already OP. Don't interrupt us fishing. Just turn around and just Philo just shoving like all the fish in her face. Just like not even in bird form, just shoving them down. That is a rockfish in there. That fish is poisonous. Like that will kill any of them if they touch it. Like the spines on its back, like don't they have like a potent neurotoxin to just kill you in like fucking like 3 minutes? Oh boy. Oh boy, there's the foreshadowing on that one. How is this a question? Like, no matter what happens, one world is going to die. Why not, make it the world that your stuff is in? And the people you care about. And I guess in Raptalia's stuff, the stuff you care about. Oh, the laws of this world are absolutely messed up. Man, Itsuki must be a really, really... Wait, he just fired her? What? Wow. Wow, so Itsuki is either gullible or he's absolutely a piece of shit. Seeing, I mean, we know he's gullible, but I didn't. I think you think he would have. You think he would have learned his lesson after causing the Holodomor. But there you go. I love how, like, Nafumi's like, hey, I didn't take that laying down. Why are you? Why are you doing that? Another Dodoru added to the party, yeah? Sign this contract. You will now call me Dad. God, she needs to stop making that noise. It's literally just the letter U 4 times. Ooh. The shade. I would laugh if she becomes stronger than Itsuke, though. Itadakimasu. Now, how about finally Naofumi gets some goddamn respect around here? Like, is that just gonna be the progression of the story? Like, just Naofumi is just gonna just start poaching party members from the other heroes? God, I love just Ren just clinging to the mast. He can't do it. How about a big sack of money? Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh, come on, you can't just skip it like that. The harem grows! Oh, you can't spend time with Grandpa? Oh, no. Oh, come on, what do you get for the reward and why does the blacksmith know? Come on, what was it? Like, are they rebuilding Raftalia's village, or what's going on? CG Cartry? Like, are they rebuilding her village or something? What's going on? Sasuga, Raftalia-sama. CG birds, right? Oh, God. Oh, God, that looks absolutely horrifying. Why would you do that? God, that looks so bad. Well, shit, okay. So now Fumi is now king of the furries. All hail King Furry! Like, I mean, now there's no. Like, if now Fumi leaves, he leaves a political vacuum that will destroy this town overnight. Like, I feel like I'm not incorrect. There's never any plan to send the heroes home. The goal is to get them enough sunk costs that they don't want to leave. I mean, like, for all the stuff left behind, like, it makes sense that... Hey, Graham! Oh my god, he's just opening a frigging dojo as well. Shit. Oh my god, just... Hey, it's the other Graham! Now Fumi just moved all of his social links into his one town. Behold, the new capital of the world. A center of technology, medicine, and blacksmithing. Like, the other heroes have a party, he has an army. Please stop, this can only get so sugoi. No, he won't. But that's gonna be the twist. He's not gonna leave. Like, the sheer amount of sunk costs now. Like, the sheer amount of sunk costs means that leaving is, like... Leaving would be dumb. It'd be a literal waste of his time. I mean, he's a lord now. He owns a city. He's a hero. He goes back to Earth, and what is he? He's an otaku weeaboo. Who goes to the konbini to buy his dojins. I know, that doesn't make any sense. I know konbini don't sell dojins. I know. Yep. And final word, I'm not going home when I'm done. And there it is. No longer want to go home. It's hug time! Yes, get all the Dotaroos in here. Bring in the new one. Why is that flag CG? Why are the town... No, hang on. There's just a low quality image. Never mind. That's not the anime fault. It's my fault. Can I get, like, a close-up of the shield flag, what it looks like? Okay, yeah, no, that's a cool flag. Wish it was actually drawn, but yeah, that's a pretty cool looking flag right there, man. Season 2 when? Shield Hero will return in Season 2. Oh, boy. Oh, shit, wait, and it's not even end credit scene, just like, nah, just more stuff. Like, hey, here's what everyone's doing now. So, is he gonna move? I'd rather you stop there, Itsuki, before you ruin everything else. It's not gonna happen, Ren. I don't even know what that word means. Motiyasu, you absolute freaking dunce. I mean, hey, I mean, new domain needs labor, right? I mean, if human history has taught me nothing, has that like if human history has taught me anything, is that you can do anything with an inexhaustible supply of cheap and expendable labor. This is human history in a nutshell, ain't it? Oh boy. Well, I mean, the fact there wasn't a Shield Hero will return for season 2, that makes me a bit nervous. But I'm hoping there is a season 2. And honestly, like, I feel like this kind of shows a little bit of like why isekais are kind of gross. Like, so the whole thing of isekai a lot of times is, oh, I want to go home. Unless of course it's a show where the guy died to get there, like reincarnated as a slime or a bunch of other ones, or Konosuba, for example. And even Konosuba, like Kazuma still wants to go home, but a lot of times what's kind of ignored is sunk cost fallacy, and you all know, everyone here knows what sunk cost fallacy is. Why is it so echoey in here? I swear, like, the echo is getting worse in here. Jesus. Like, sunk cost fallacy is the idea that the longer you are doing something, the longer you do something, the more effort you put into it, the more valuable it becomes. And with an isekai, the plot is usually always, hey, I've been teleported / reincarnated / like mind shifted into this new world, and I have to defend it and or fight for it in order to gain the ability to go home. Sword Art Online was he had to defeat the game developer, whatever his name was. Kirito had to defeat the game developer, but like basically he built such a life in this new game that when he left, basically, I mean, he like everything was gone. So like some cost fallacy means that season 2 immediately lost what little the first season of Sword Art Online had. Like, I'm not saying Sword Art Online is a good show. I'm saying that like even if it was a good show, season 2, the way they did it, wouldn't make any sense, because pure sunk cost fallacy means starting over again means that like everything has been thrown out the window and the show might as well be just a brand new show with a reboot. Konosuba, like, I don't think Kazuma's ever gonna go home, and if he does, I mean, he loses Darkness, Megumin, Aqua, and as much as he hates them, yeah, like, he also loves them a lot, like, in that, like, best friend kind of way. So, I think even if Kazuma did eventually wind up defeating the Demon King, whatever it is, like, he wouldn't want to go home, like, I mean, think about it. Like, think about Kazuma's life. Like, while he does get, his ass beat a lot, like, his life is a lot better than it was back on Earth. Same thing with Ainz. Like, sunk cost fallacy, like, means that, like, if Ainz ever got the option to go back to the real world, and from what I've been told, the real world in Overlord is an absolute goddamn nightmare, so I don't see why he would ever want to do that. Ainz would 100% turn that down. Same thing here with Naofumi. Naofumi has basically just gone like, yeah, no, there's no reason for me to go home. And I feel like that's something that, like, I feel like this show is doing on purpose. It's explicitly showing us the sunk cost. Because it's like, yeah, I want to go home. And then immediately, like, hey, here's something that makes you not want to go home. Like, I feel like that's a bit of a commentary. And I don't know if that's intended or if it's something I'm reading into it. Because, I mean, a lot of what in the original, like, episode, original first, like, almost hour-long episode, I said, like, wow, that's a pretty big deconstruction. Turns out it wasn't even a deconstruction. It's something that's just isekai that's being played straight instead of being obfuscated like in most other isekais. So I don't know if that's the same thing here or what. I like this show. I like this show a lot. Like, the whole thing with Glass and Lark, I mean, basically, I mean, it ended the exact way I said. I mean, they're not gonna kill him off because I mean they're basically our antagonists now. The way Nafumi fought them was really good. Like it's a good use of his mechanics, and like bringing back those alcohol berries to make Glass get absolutely shit faced so she would be able to fight. That's pretty good. I do think that Nafumi being really iffy on like, oh, if I defeat them, their world goes bye bye. Like, I do think that that's really dumb. Like, Nafumi, you like right now you live in the Melloremark world. If you destroy it, like, what happens to you? Like, are you really going to like throw away like the lives of everybody that you, what few people that you actually care about in this world? You're going to throw them away for people you've never met? Like, real people tend not to think that way. Like if I like, so say for example, like now I want people to like just do this thought experiment at home, right? If someone rounded up all of your closest friends and family and pointed a gun at their heads, right? So like basically, like at any point, someone could just pop them and they'd be dead, right? And they said, right, if you don't press this button, which will cause a different planet that has sentient life on it that you've never met, and you've got no context for what they exist, of how they exist, or how they're different, or anything like that. Yeah, would like if you press this button, that entire world explodes, right? But we'll let your friends and family go. We won't hurt them, and if anything, in fact, we will also pay you $1 million. But if you don't press this button, this world lives, but we are going to shoot everyone you care about, everyone else on this planet, and then you. The majority of people, I'm saying like 95% of people would probably hit the button. You know? Because not only, like, is it avoiding emotional pain on your part, and also physical pain, but also you benefit. You know, like, that's, like, so Nafumi being that conflicted on it this far in, like, if Nafumi was still going through his nihilism phase, where, like, he didn't care about anything and was essentially wanting to die, like, yeah, no, like, that would make sense. But, like, this far in, I don't really buy that. I think that's, like, my one complaint for this episode. Yeah, other than that, like, this episode's really cool, and seeing Nafumi kind of, like, rise up, and he completes the rise of the shield hero, oh boy. I like that, like, seeing his journey from being, like, absolutely trodden upon to being the lord of his own domain, and basically being, like, way better and bigger than every other hero. Like, that's good, I like that, that's big thumbs up right there. Yeah, it's good. It's like, it's a really good show. I mean, like, we had some, like, I mean, as far as, like, the show in general goes, like, this, I say that this show is probably, like, a big solid 9 out of 10. Like, I think, like, those few episodes, like, in the mid-teens, early 20s, that just kind of shit themselves, I think that does drag it down a little bit. I feel like maybe some stuff could have been cut. Like, Vittoria probably could have been cut down a bit. Like, she wasn't, like, she's not really as important as she was made out to be, at least so far. And, like, I feel like they probably could have, you know, shuffled the budget around to make the Pope fight a little bit more visually appealing, because it really did look really bad. Like, the use of CG in this show over time has gotten worse and worse, and I really do hope it's just because they ran out of money. Because, like, the opening episodes of this show are absolutely gorgeous, and, like, they used CG very sparingly, and when they did use it, they used it correctly. But, like, as time's gone on, like, it's gotten more and more blatant and more ugly and more gross, and I'm not a really big fan of it. But other than that, this show is absolutely fucking gorgeous, and it looks good. It looks good, but, like, it's like someone just took a shit on some of the scenes. Not good. It's just all of the characters I love. Like, Raftalia is a pure and innocent cinnamon roll, and she needs to be protected. Philo is great. Melty is great. Like, all in all, like, just big thumbs up all around. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, can't wait for season 2. I hope there's a season 2. Maybe they'll show up. Maybe they'll show up in Isekai Quartet when that season 2 comes out. Oh boy. Yeah, let me know what you thought down there in the comments. Whether you like this show, you dislike this show, you want to bring up something that maybe I forgot to talk about, because maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Yeah, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends. Oh boy. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down in the description and in the end card along with some of my other videos. If you ain't convinced yet. If you do support me on Patreon, then you get access to a patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, which is linked down there in the description as well. And in that patrons-only channel, you can recommend things to be Let's Played, Let's Watched, live streamed, whatever. And yeah, it's basically most of the stuff I'm reacting to has basically been coming from that list. So yeah, if you want an anime or a video game or something that you want done on this channel, if you want it, there's a good chance it'll get done if you put it there. And also, we got a special patrons only movie nights we do on the second week of every month usually, and I usually just take a day, hang out in Discord and Rabbit, and we watch anime, maybe watch a movie, maybe play some video games, just kind of have a big old gay old time. Oh boy, yeah, and he's good. He's a good old fun time. Yeah, as always, everybody, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and we'll see you around the room. 空白の時間迷い込んだ宙づりの世界信じられる答え探し求めてよたださまよってよ夜の隙間逃げられよその地での暇もない抜けた傷跡さえ勝手に静寂切り裂いてく誰も彼も出てはバイブ守るだけじゃ can't survive